played a bunch of Midnight Suns yesterday, and we're going to continue playing some Midnight Suns right now. But we can actually do story mission progress now. I know you don't follow football, but who are your conference championship picks? I mean, I'm a lifelong Bengals fan. A lot of people don't know that about me. I would say you gotta... Joe Burrow, probably the most clutch quarterback in the league right now. You gotta give Burrow the credit. Go Bengals. I haven't seen that video in a long time. And then, who's the Eagles 49ers? I'm going to say that one is 49ers, honestly, like, with a bullet. And the reason is, I think that, and this is no disrespect to the Eagles, I think the red and gold jersey helmet combo goes hard. And the Eagles kind of like, you know, deep green and white. It's like, I'm not saying it's a bad jersey. It would be in like the upper half, I think. But I would take the 49ers over it. Let's put it that way. So I'm thinking we got a 49ers, Bengals Super Bowl. Burrow versus whoever the 49ers quarterback is. I'm going to say that it's Brock Purdy because I've watched a little bit of SportsCenter recently. Bro, where is Blade? Blade. Oh, there he is. But where is that? That's the Forge. But they're outside of the Forge. Oh, they're out there doing bench presses. Okay. Or, bro, what is that? Okay, I see the bicep curl. I gotta be honest, she's throwing in a little bit too much of the back for my liking, but that's okay.
Hunter?
Hello. I would like to, if you don't mind, I would like to go to the book club.
Importantly, what do we study?
That's not how we do it. That's not how we do it. We go to the super link. And then everyone read the book, did you? I'm ready to attend book club. Which means tonight, I'm not going to the emo kids meeting. Hey, NL, I was thinking about your stream yesterday. That's crazy, because, like, I was doing my stream yesterday. That seems like it's perfect serendipity. Okay, we have to, on this one, we have to take the Hunter. We have to take Wolverine. Did I spar? I bet I sparred. I probably sparred. So you're a tank. We should take someone who does damage. And the best damage dealer, of course, is Iron Man, Brazilian Iron Man. Send him out. Deadpool, please. Deadpool needs some support. He can come out on the non-story missions. I believe that we can make Deadpool work. But I think that I'm like too far into the campaign to have the runway to really build his deck out. So he's going to require a little bit more solo attention.
According to the map, the way into these tunnels is in a ravine
Jarvis,
at the base
take me to Brazil. Can somebody tell me? I'm familiar with the meme, come to Brazil, but does anyone have information on the origin of come to Brazil?
How can this be? It seems we have been walking in circles for hours.
It's been 20 minutes. Relax. We're close.
You said that after your last sniff.
Sniffer?
And I was right.
NL, come to Brazil? Yeah, maybe one day. Brazil's never been on my vacation list simply because I'm not like a beach guy. I feel like it's one of those countries that a lot of tourism is related to going to the beach. Obviously, they got other stuff, don't get me wrong, but when I think of Brazil, I think of Carnival, which doesn't really seem like my cup of tea. I'm not insulting it. I think of the beach, and I think of T-posing Jesus, Christ the Redeemer.
Guess Hydra just dropped a rung or two on the bad guy food chain.
Maybe so. Still, this Lilin feels different somehow. Feral.
He's a good boy.
You sniff that out?
What kind of vacation guy are you? Well, like before we had kids, go to the capital city of like another country and like go to good coffee shops and be like, whoa, this is how they do coffee shops here.
Late for that.
Maybe a couple museums or something like that. Eat some good food, experience like a couple of cultural things. Now it's like if someone could just cook for me, do the dishes, and there's a place for like my child to pog off, then I'm that's good enough.
Right about that thing. Smells like it died and crawled through hot garbage.
That
Thick
is one way
skin.
of
I forgot what that
describing
is. Oh, maybe it's just
More
resist.
concerned with how it fights, not how it smells.
Easy for you to say.
Thick skin.
It's
Gate
not
3
bringing down
resist.
your
He's crazy, dude. Okay, now I gotta remember how to play with people who are not Deadpool. Backdoor. Defeat all enemies. Excuse me. Backdoor. Mindbender. Great card. Surgical Strike. Not the card we're looking for. On redraw, gain block. Green means it stays in hand. You know what you do. You always start with a quick swipe. A quick swipe that, if possible, taunts all dogs would also be super nice. Berserk we're not going to care about on this turn. Please do not say one in the stink, sire. It's offensive to me, the things people say to me. I'm going to redraw my hero combo. Green does not mean stay in hand. My mistake. That's my mistake. I'll put down my weapon. Joke's on you, I got another frickin' sword. So what's been working out well for us lately? Honestly, pushing units into our own units so we get a free card has been incredible. Target an enemy, you attack your nearest ally. I don't really want you to attack the splitters though, so I actually feel like Mindbender doesn't do that much for us right here. We can't redraw it anyway though. So are we gonna all out and then discard Mindbender, draw 2 cards? I actually think we can make this work. With 3 card plays, I think we can make this work. You have 350 HP. I'm going to all out a unit that then could possibly be killed by a quick move.
That must have taken practice.
Call to arms was what we were looking for. We also draw the last attack played, which is unfortunately all out, but now I'm hoping we get enough. Oh no, we drew quick swipe because the other move was heroic. I'm a genius. You've got 100 HP. No, that's okay because we can quick swipe you, gain 2 heroism, and then get some air superiority out there maybe.
I am impressed.
Actually, I think the play might be, because we have 2 card plays, play heads up. Everybody's going to be taunting Iron Man. So, play heads up on Iron Man. He gets 228 block. We have 4 heroism. We have 5 heroism. We redraw air superiority 2 times. And then we do 171 damage to all enemies. Now all the splitters are gonna split, but oh well, nevertheless. They split with less HP, so like, I'm not sweating. It just makes them quick fodder. What's the best coffee shop you've ever been to? It's a tough question. I mean, in terms of like the best coffee, I'm not saying that Vancouver has the best coffee in the world, but because I live here, I think I've, you know, experienced more coffee than like, wait, because when you go to a foreign country, you might just be like, you're not going to be like, I'm going to go to 30 coffee shops. You're going to go to whatever one's like across the street from your hotel, probably. So in Vancouver, there's a really nice coffee shop called Revolver that I went to. And actually, I think Corey took me to it. Corey's a little bit of a coffee snob. And he was like, if you like coffee, you will love this place. And it was crazy. I got like a coffee flight of 3 different kinds of beans. The guy was telling me, like, I would like to cancel this move. The guy was telling me, like, what I should, like, the tasting notes I should be looking for and stuff like that. I'm just here to tell you that for me, and I'm not saying that he was wrong, I guess my palate's not that refined, because I was getting a lot of coffee vibes. Let's put it that way. But it was a great coffee shop. I've never been to Nemesis. I'm not really a coffee snob, I just drink coffee. Okay, we got our card draw. You have 53 HP. We have 2 left. This does what? This does 90 damage. We really need to do things that kill you. So let's throw this box at your head. Can't fit. This does 90 damage, but I can't afford it. This does 90 damage, but I can't afford it. This does 90 damage, but you have 200 HP, so I don't want to afford it. Shouldn't all the dogs be taunting Iron Man? Because Iron Man hit them with an air superiority? Or is that because it's not an attack? It's a heroic or something. You can't suck HP off of a block. Excuse me? That doesn't even make sense. Okay, I've resisted the first hit. Reinforcements incoming. No sweat. They don't retarget on hit, only on taunts. Ah, I got it confused. You're right. I got it confused with the big guy. The big guy with the shield. Bro, stop splitting. You guys are going to get blade stormed. And then you're going to be like, oh, that move's OP. Bad news, Bullet Train is so mid. Hey, can I tell you? Kate and I watched Megan. It's already available for purchase or rental on YouTube. I would not recommend... let me put it this way. I think it's fun. I think it's a fun movie. I have some problems with it, but it's a fun movie. I would not recommend paying what the price of the movie is on YouTube. When Kate told me how much it cost to buy the movie, I was mad. Even though it was her money, I was like, you should not have spent that much. But okay, hold on. I'm going to... Dude, honestly, hold on. This does what? 54 damage? We could kill a quick unit. We could kill you. I can't get to anybody. You know what? We could kill 2 splitters that have a reasonable amount of HP. But I don't want to do this because it spends heroism. Yeah, I would rather knock back a strong unit into a weak unit, or even into another strong unit, and then do some air superiority. Now that makes sense. Like, check this out. Put vulnerable on you. I would really rather not kill the quick unit, because the quick unit's going to die anyway. We don't really need the vulnerable you. You're actually a great target to vulnerable if I could knock maybe you into you, or into you perhaps. Let's start there. Anyway, the movie was still pretty good. Pretty fun would be a way that I would describe it. The problem with me, and maybe this is something that can be rectified in the sequel, is that for anybody out there who's seen Megan, maybe you agree, maybe you disagree. Oh, this is insane. I just feel like she doesn't spend enough time Meganing. Holy cow. Like, she doesn't really start to Megan until almost the end of the second act. And then the third act is like she's Meganing the whole time. The first 2 acts, it's crazy to say it about a movie like this, but it's a little slow. I hear Puss in Boots kind of slaps. Yeah, everyone's talking about it. Call me when they make Puss in Thigh Highs, though. Then maybe I'll be in. +2, +2, +2, +2. This is definitely a 3-star so far. I mean, you see, we're still getting achievements here. Anaxunamun.
I'd say we found your god killer.
The dagger of Anaxunamun.
Hang on. I think I might be able to decipher the sequence.
Got your decoder ring right here.
Great. Dollars to donuts, that alarm still leads somewhere.
Let's not stick around to find out.
I thought those are like a bunch of hot dogs on the bottom.
The hell you waiting for, kid?
Doesn't it look like a few, or maybe Twinkies down there? It's Fuzroda?
This way.
Man, I still remember. Again, you have to factor in Canadian dollars, American dollars here. I still remember the summer. It must have been summer 2008. Big Bite hot dogs, $2 at 7-Eleven. Oh, man. He's so mad.
This is why we enter the code.
We enter the code, Jonathan. They were the best of times, they were the blurst of times.
That's a real mean guard dog they got for this place.
You need to look for a way out. Can't beat him in a straight fight.
Okay. Well, let's get some resistance on the hunter. Gamma reversion pulse. Your preparations in shop class have paid off. The gamma reversion pulse has been added to the combat wheel. This will remove all status effects from Fallen Hulk, both positive and negative. Enrage. Taking damage will taunt him. When taunted, takes 25% increased damage from other heroes, has infinite lives, and cannot be defeated. Just survive. Okay. I mean, air superiority is always great when you can make it happen. Holy Burst. Everyone's pretty good on HP, honestly. What the best thing for us would be to have the Hulk attack Wolverine, because Wolverine has 3 resist on him. So he always taunts whoever attacked him last, right? Yeah. So if possible, we should have like somebody else attack you first. If any target is... Okay, hold on. I'm a genius here. I think I figured something out. We need 2 for this, though. Redraw Holy Burst for turn 1. Resist doesn't work on bosses. What the hell? Really? Are you kidding me, man? Yep. It's driving me crazy. Either way, I think I'm gonna lethal pounce. I don't really care about the strengthen though. It has chain too. Go ahead, hit me. Hit me anyway. I know that you'll get stronger, but what I don't want to have happen, I don't want the Hulk to get mind bent and then attack a unit that could die in 1 hit from us. Oh, it works on bosses, but it doesn't work on AoEs. Okay, I understand. Guy who doesn't understand? Okay, I understand. We have mind bent the Hulk. I think he's gonna 2-hit the splitter. Oh no, it's gonna create a lot of splitters. I thought he was gonna do like 500 damage a hit. Maybe he's only gonna split once though. Oh, okay, sure. And then you just run away. And we have 4. Surgical Strike chains twice at 142 damage. Man, it would be so nice if that just did like slightly more damage. How about a Blade Storm like right here? Oh, come on. There's got to be any circle mathematicians out there. There we go. We got all 3. Kills 1 splitter. Kills the dog. Before we do this, I needed someone with circle math. And you know what? It worked out. I do think we want to draw a card. But no, you got to be careful because the Hulk has so many AoEs. And also his Hulks trap the souls of his victims. Push you into you. I know this seems bad. Then what does Blade Storm do? 125? You're going to split into 2 splitters that have less than 125, and then you're both going to die. I think it's just like not a horrible first turn. And we got to survive for 2 turns. Okay, you moved out of the way, which is frustrating for me, but can any chance I could play some billiards? Billiards me? Seems like a bad use of all this heroism right here. This is not free, unfortunately. Surgical Strike gives me chain 2. We have 1 redraw. Can you do me a favor? Redraw this Eviscerate. Unless, no. This is way better. I hit you. 2 hits will not kill you. Okay, we got to go in a different order. We hit you, hit you, and then also this... Man, we might still be in the... in the AoE mix, but whatever. It's pretty good. And it didn't use all of our heroism, so we still have 2 more for next turn. I don't really want to use a gamma nullifier on you. My redraw, I would just pass turn here, I think.
Her fire burns inside me.
Excuse me, that's not an AoE attack. He punched him directly in the face. That should be a resist. That one might be an AoE attack. What's your deal? Bro, I'm gonna draw air superiority. You're gonna be so embarrassed. At some point, I'm gonna draw
This is a dangerous game of
air superiority. In fact, I'm just gonna do it right now. I'm gonna get Leave It to Me, draw 2 Iron Man cards with +2 redraws. Fart neutralizers out. Okay, quick blast. The surgical strike still only chains 3. That's driving me crazy. The next Iron Man card played is not discarded. Free. Draw the last attack played. This costs 2 heroism. I mean, obviously you can quick blast. It only does 57 damage. No units have under 57 HP right now. If we redraw, it would add knockback, which would probably give us enough. Okay, let's work with me here. Redraw it. Hey, Domish, thank you for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. I'm gonna ice. It doesn't kill you? Oh, it does because of the knockback. I literally just went over this. Thank you. How's the Peloton today? Great question. I took it a little easier today. By which I mean... hold on. I still did... I did a 45-minute Ali Love 2010s pop ride. Oh, it did! It had to be redrawn again! There's too many mechanics! Anyway. A little lower on wattage is all I'm trying to say. We were, so many redraws here. It was like a 193 watt average on the 45-minute ride, and then a 10-minute low impact. It was more like a 160 average, and then the cooldown, I don't know, it was like 110 or something like that. Hey, where's my good card, by the way? So this, I mean, this chains 4. At how much damage? 142. It's not quite enough to 2-tap ya. I'd really like to draw air superiority. Quick swipe? I mean, it's like free heroism, so I'm not against it, but...
Leave some for the rest of us.
Offensive rush? Yeah, okay, offensive rush makes a lot of sense. I can't dispute that. We're about to take a pretty nasty hit, too. Could you do me a favor, though, and just redraw... Stink of Fear, what the heck is that? Taunt each enemy in an area, gain 1 counter. This is great because I have all this resist, but, like... at the same time, I'm a little irritated. Let's put it that way.
Still in this one.
All we needed to do was draw air superiority. It's actually a sniffa move. I didn't think it could happen. By the way, hello, Jay. Hello.
Centuries ago.
You saw a man sniff like that centuries ago? Really? Still had 2 redraws, I guess, but we'll have to simmer on those. 1 heroism to send this box backwards. Forwards? What the heck? Switching to Wolverine? Why? Why? I don't want you to switch to Wolverine. I don't want you to... I want you to keep it the Hunter so I can kick it over like at this guy. He's the only one with a target? Oh, it's a jump? It's not a box kick. I understand. I get the picture. Man who does not understand. I should be able to push Wolverine into this guy. Just my 2 cents. Because, like, you're not going to have a good push. Obviously, I mean, I guess I could push you, and it would save 1 resist on Wolverine. And this is a really smart move, because now all of my units are right next to each other against an enemy that exclusively does AoE attacks. So that was really smart.
Is at an end.
Pretty smooth. Hey, can you not kill Wolverine, please, before his resists come out? He missed! Oh, he did not miss. Okay, come over to me. That didn't work. I've resisted you, and now I will counter you as well. Which will cause you to split, and then when we draw air superiority, man, your days are numbered.
Do you see the glow of Wundagore? The time
2 more turns to survive. Man, Wolverine is crazy.
Always some doomsday prophecy.
Redraw hero combo. Can I get some Iron Man?
Almost makes me miss
Can I
Magneto.
get some Iron Man? Playable when he's unable to act. I mean, 400 HP back is nice. Draws the last attack played. Quick move that doesn't do enough damage. Offensive rush. I mean, I feel like Blade Storm could go crazy here, but this unit can't act. This does also generate some heroism for us. We use rapid healing.
Just what I need.
Then drop a Blade Storm on him, dude. Like, this is... We should be able to... I can't believe it doesn't kill you. That's just... It's fundamentally offensive to me. At some point, we do have to get offensive rush out there. Don't get me wrong. Marked target, 2 marked and 2 vulnerable. We're not really trying to kill a big guy this time. That's the problem. Okay, that doesn't work the way I want it to work. Can I push you in the... Push you into a box? You really think I won't push you up against a wall? I think I want to get rid of mark target. Oh. Actually, this could be great. Nearby enemies get marked 2. If I could just find a way to do 154 damage to you, you'll be vulnerable. We could make you vulnerable. Okay, hold on. Make you vulnerable. Which will also mark the Hulk, but that's irrelevant.
That's the one you want.
The mark is the important part. And then we get another quick move. This allows us to then play a Blade Storm, which will kill you. And we're picking up 3 kills out of this. It does destroy this box, but that's okay.
Not bother running.
Excuse me, was this guy not supposed to be killed? Did I not get a preview that said he's dying? Have I been lied to? Did I move my mouse a millipixel? I feel like the hunter's in like a terrible spot here. What gives you that idea? I have redraws. What, you got 100? I bet I could redraw, add knockback, and get this to kill you. That's something. It's also +1 heroism, and it gets Iron Man out of the way.
Now that was something.
Leave it to me. This is not what we're looking for. It never ends, man. I mean, Iron Man is least likely to die right now. Hunter most likely to die. So I'm going to execute a little push maneuver here to draw another card. Now they're all bundled up again. Probably not my finest move, but at least he's targeting Iron Man now. Call to arms is exactly what we wanted to draw. Please tell me this also somehow gives us balanced collar. It did not, but we do have a quick blast. Does not have knockback yet, but if we redraw it, it will get knockback. This allows Iron Man to dip out of here again. It won't kill... Is there a place I could... Maybe we could do it on you instead, and then I could drop something on you? True Surgical Strike might just be better. What do you got? You got 100? Holy Burst heals Wolverine a little bit. Anybody got a move on this? No. Cannot perform this action. I'd rather the Quick Blast works. I don't think there's anything... Well, you know what? Hold on. Iron Man, can you come over here and drop... No, not quite. 50% chance to apply one marked. Surgical Strike. Chains 3. Where does Iron Man finish the... Where does he finish, though? His current offense is increased by 64%, which seems like pretty bad. Here's what I'm going to do. I only got to survive for 2 more turns. Let's do it this way. And he's like, oh, I didn't think he'd be standing right there. He's leveled up. He's drawn another card. No, he didn't. We're going to use our prototype gamma reversion pulse on the Hulk.
This should be good.
Now he's not doing plus 64% damage. I will discard call to action so that I gain 1 move. And Iron Man is taunted. My personal opinion on this one is let's take Iron Man and just like move him over here. And maybe on the first move. Although, what if I... No, we should... Yeah, okay, hold on. How much damage does this do? 90, but it pushes. Okay, move Iron Man over here. He's a genius! And then this should kill you. As long as I can knock you into... Yeah. You gotta play a little billiards, but... And then... Iron Man's probably gonna take some hits, but he's gonna live. Please, just, pass turn. Go see Iron Man first! Bro, that's so rude! Okay. So the taunt was a lie. Or maybe, you know what? I dispelled the taunt, but it still had the icon. Oh, it's just, it's...
You're not ready for me.
It says, okay, turns remaining 1. It came back. You always call to arms. I think we're going to 3-star this. As long as the Hunter doesn't die. Which is, admittedly, he doesn't have a heal in his deck. I was hoping that, like, the resists would do it, but... Quick draws a card. We don't really care for that. We want to draw... Well, what? I don't know what we want to do, actually. Now that I think about it, because we don't have a heal on anybody. I guess we would redraw, like, our quick cards. Power Slash. You've selected Power Drive. I guess if I could do enough damage to him, in theory, I could, I've got an idea. In theory, I could just get him to take a turn off, and then we wouldn't have to worry about the heals here. So Iron Man moves over here. Wolverine does, you have selected Power Drive. Adds some vulnerability.
Mother protects me.
He's become enraged. All Out does a ton of damage. I think we could just go for... Yeah, it knocks him out. Dude, I'm crazy? Why are you buffing the Hulk by attacking him? Does he look buffed right now? He doesn't look that buffed to me. Turns remaining 1. I mean, I'm going to draw 2 Iron Man cards just in case they spring something on us, I guess. But then I'll simply pass my turn. Objective completed. 4-star performance?
Running out of options here.
And space.
I mean, the first half of the mission we did in 2 turns.
and I will spare what remains.
The second half, we couldn't have done it any faster. It's just you have to go for 4 turns.
Maybe our only chance.
That ain't a chance, kid. It's a monster. So come on, ugly. Let's finish this.
Finish this, Logan. Yes, I will.
Bro, Iron Man, you can fly. Iron Man can literally, he can traverse through the air with the greatest of ease. I mean, that was a beautiful performance. The best there is at what he does. Plus 210 gloss. Why would falling off a cliff kill Wolverine? Man, I mean, it's a great question. Also, like, just because you fell through a portal, that doesn't mean that you're not going to impact something on the other side. Like, I hope Magic put, like, some gym mats or something. No? Okay, well, maybe she caused us to rotate so we could just walk out. Because you should still have a lot of speed to burn off, though. You ever see the video of... this video scared me a lot. I don't know if the guy's okay. There's like a 100-meter dash, and it's at, like... It's not the Olympics, I think, but it's at some track and field competition. And the winner is going so fast, he's trying to stop at the end, but instead he slips... And he slips and slides under the bleachers. Like, there's a little, like, 1 foot tall gap under the bleachers, and his whole body just slides under. It's one of the scariest videos I've ever seen. Yeah, he died? No. He broke his big toe? I mean, that's not that bad in the whole scheme of things.
This god killer are unlike anything I have ever encountered.
When I gripped it, I saw a face. The face of Chthon.
Oh, you gripped it, huh?
Yes, I suspected as much. The darkness I sense here is beyond the realm.
I saw another one too. It's like a bunch of they're doing like a building project, and they're lifting like a huge concrete section of pipe, and then they drop it into the hole where it's supposed to go. But as soon as they drop it, like a dude just falls in through the pipe that they just laid. And I'm like, I don't know, that guy might be gone. But the video that I saw showed him being teleported to Super Mario Brothers World 1 Level 2, where he goes into the the sewers. It was So I don't know, maybe that's the good ending. We should use it now. I'm skipping the dialogue. It feels so good.
Check back with me when you can.
Blade Book Club meeting tonight. He climbs out of the bleachers at the end of the video. Okay, that's good. Listen, I can enjoy the occasional where do I go for the book club? I can enjoy the occasional viral video, but I want everybody to be okay, okay? I'm a good person. I want everybody to be okay.
What's up, Hunter?
Nope.
Well, as a matter of fact, I do have some Hulkbuster armor back in one of my warehouses, but it's only a stopgap.
Toggle waypoint.
Especially with the
Book. I guess the book club's probably in the library, huh?
So
Now that I think about it.
like you never bothered to come up with a fail.
Nope. I don't want to speak to you. Where's Blade? Blade is in the... He's right outside the hunter's quarters. Of course, I should have known. He's literally right there.
Coming to...
I am coming to book club. But I'll be honest with you, I am going to ignore pretty much everything that you're saying. I'm going to talk to Captain America real quick. I'm going to talk to Captain Marvel. This is the Captain Club, they should call it. Let's do it. I thought we had already finished
this
it.
is your book, so you can...
Joke, you lost me at Farm Implements. He loves it.
I'm surprised how
He
much
loves it even more.
Despite some...
Joke, agriculture, obviously. Dude, I'm killing!
Conquered worlds came with people.
Social life hack, just tell jokes.
What about Carol?
Forehead.
What's that?
Almost level 5 friendship.
It's
What
about people
book
who weren't
did
around until after you.
what book would Steve Rogers pick? My personal prediction, I'm thinking Steve Rogers would have us read All Quiet on the Western Front. Joke about volume 30. She loves it. I'm sure she loves it. +1 friendship XP.
Okay.
Joke. Tell Carol what you think. You should be honest with Carol. It'll be fun to watch. Time to go. Bring it on. Taunt each enemy in an area. If you have binary, gain 2 resist. Also generates 4 heroism. That seems like a good card if I were to ever use you, so sure. On KO, gain 1 resist is kind of crazy too, honestly, but... Taunt with resist seems amazing, unless, of course, you're going up against a boss where resist doesn't work for some reason.
Really liked it.
Credits on the ground. Credits on the ground. A manifesto by Dr. Doom. That's only worth 5 arcane energy. Were I Dr. Doom, I would be a little offended, quite frankly. I wouldn't want to impose myself on your conversation. You guys just keep talking. You're doing great.
Ready to fight some crime?
We found the most effective.
Looking like a fool with your credits on the ground. Got your gloss turned sideways, skill lessons leaking. Looking like a fool with your... Oh, man. -2? What? Some of you weren't around for American Idol. Actually, probably all of you were around for American Idol, now that I think about when that show was on the air, but... Your Nets have been doing pretty well lately. Thank you. I'm a lifelong Cincinnati Bengals and Brooklyn Nets team fan, I should say, member of the fan club.
Had a great night's sleep. Haven't had one of those since I came to this fun house.
Nets got some of my favorite players, including Kevin Durant and others.
Oh, the bed is fine. It's all the other stuff that's...
They still have Kyrie Irving.
Cold drafts, whispering voices.
Is Steve Nash still on the team?
Footsteps on my ceiling, footsteps under my bed, footsteps on
Isn't
my bed.
American Idol still on
Random stuff
the
moving around. But last night,
still on
slept
the
like a
air?
baby.
No,
All
like
because I read the
honestly,
book and
the
I'm so
world
into
was
it.
a harsher place back in
Is
like
it
the mid
crazy that I'm actually
2000s,
kind of enjoying
the
this?
early 2010s. They eventually, I think they found it too cruel to show like bad auditions on air on network television, the most popular show in America. So they just started running like America's Got Talent, and it's, to me, that's like the most annoying show on the planet. Because it's always, like, literally everybody on the show has, like, a sob story, and then they're like, oh, what are you going to do today? Oh, I'm going to sing. And then they open their mouth, and their voice is amazing. And you're like, okay, but, like, don't you ever get sick of that? Don't you ever want to have a little bit of fun? I guess I don't find it that inspiring that someone's, like, great at singing. Like, it's talent, don't get me wrong, but I'm over it. Like, okay, lots of people can sing well. It's the Susan Boyle thing. It was like 20 years ago now, but it rubbed me the wrong way even when it happened. Like, the whole thing was like, bro, she's hideous. Dude, she's so ugly and old. She's never going to be able to sing. And then she opens her mouth and she's got the voice of an angel. And people were like, maybe I was wrong to judge her because of her physical appearance. And you're like, yeah, obviously. You're literally like in your 50s, Simon Cowell. Why you're learning this lesson right now? It's a lesson you should teach to kids, you know, when they're in the single-digit age. Like, that's not an inspiring... Ugly person can sing is not an inspiring story. What would be inspiring is if you were, like, not judging them for being ugly in the first place. Anyway, things only get stranger from here.
Are you...
Also, like, you call me crazy, and this is maybe a little cynical, but, like, I feel like the most talented person doesn't necessarily win America's Got Talent. Like, if you're a 10 out of 10 singer, but you're like let's just say hypothetically, a 34-year-old bald man, there's no way you're beating an 8 out of 10 singer who's 7 years old. There's no shot. No, you're not going to get voted for. Even if you're better, if you're more talented because you had more practice, like it's like on Chopped, right? Like, whenever they do Chopped, it's always like, oh, you know, the COVID like ended my restaurant. I need to win this $10,000 so I can like start a food truck. And then the next person is like, my leg got crushed by a front end loader at my work site. I need this money so that I can get like reconstructive leg surgery and stuff like that. And then the third person is like, my head got chopped off in an elevator accident, but it got reattached at the hospital, and I'm doing this to it anyway. And then the last person is like, someone rubbed a Tide pen on my arm and then scrubbed it with a magic eraser. My soul was smeared out of existence itself. Anyway, I hope you guys set aside your differences. Sorry that happened. Congratulations, or sorry that happened to you, or whatever. Golden Avenger. I'll handle this too. If two Iron Man cards are played in a turn, +1 redraw. Okay, okay. Nothing to sneeze at there. I'm not saying like don't have a tragic backstory. Like that's definitely not what I'm trying to suggest. All I'm trying to suggest is like, okay, this sounds bad, but like, is it a talent show, or is it like the person with the saddest story wins?
I even impress myself.
Because like if the show was called like Sad Cooks, I wouldn't turn it on. I would just watch the Banshees of Inisherin instead. What happens to you when you get upgraded? Gain 2 fast. Cheaper heroism? It's not bad.
Another magical mystery.
We're never gonna use the slash. We're never gonna use the charge. Reroll charge first. Chain swipes. Chain 3 on redraw, recover health. Chain 3 taunt +1 heroism. What's the upgrade for lethal swipes? Lethal pounce. More damage? Okay, I'm a simple man. Give me my leave it to me and give me my lethal pounce.
Good day, Hunter.
Good day to you, partner. My name is Steven. Can already tell I'll be your best friend in this godforsaken place. +1 gamma coil card reroll, friendship XP +10 power. Who's close to the next level? We gotta get someone to ultimate level, okay? Like, Spider-Man's close to level 4, but I really want to get someone to level 5 and see what, like, those ultimate abilities are like. I'm just sorry to say Blade's deck is not that good, so I'm doing it with magic instead. Yard upgrades. What do you got for me? A legendary blade?
I can see why you picked that.
I can see why you picked that. Dude, look at how legendary this blade is. Level 23 training. Okay. Can I... How do I... How do I instantly gain multiple levels of combat ability now? Probably from daily sparring.
Time's wasting, Hunter.
So, Iron Man, let me see if you've got the ability to upgrade Leave It to Me. We need 100 skill essence. We presently have 33. That might be a little ways away. Wolverine, how about your lethal pounce? We need 100 attack essence. Presently have 87. That is doable. It says we need 2 of them. We own 2 of them. Are they both in our deck? But I just got one. How could it be in our deck? Anyway, I'm not too worried about it right now. We're sending other people out on the next mission anyway. Who chose to make Iron Man lime green? That would be me.
Bye.
I did have a joke yesterday. I didn't want to say it during the sponsored stream, even though it's not mean-spirited, really. But I was thinking the joke is Marvel Midnight Suns developers watching Forspoken take all the heat for having quippy millennial dialogue. And it would be like the kid, it'd be vein.jpg. It would be the kid with the veins popping out of his forehead sitting in his desk.